experience. So my name's Emily, I've been cosplaying for probably about 6 years, honestly I really didn't keep it track. I'm from Halifax, so hi!
Hi, my name's Hannah. I've been doing cosplay since about 2012, so about 7 years. And it's such a good opportunity to meet Emily. Thank you so much for asking me to be involved in this. I really appreciate it.
I've already got my process done. Hi, my name's Helen. I've been cosplaying for... that took too long. For 9 years, and had mental health issues for longer than that, let's say. And yeah, thanks for letting me take part in this panel.
Hi, my name's Millie. I've been doing cosplay since I was about 10, so about 10 years now, on and off. With mental health, it has gotten in the way. Started getting back into it, so here I am on the panel.
And my name is Elizabeth. I'm one of those elizabethgcartermedia cosplays, not but yes, I'm here today just to talk about cosplay and mental health, and that's what we're going to be discussing.
There is actually a person behind that monitor that you just kind of Okay, so just kind of getting into it. We sent out a survey on Facebook and Instagram, pretty much asking people what their experiences were, what they kind of want to say to a convention organiser in terms of how to make yeah, we can see you now. In terms of how to make things easier for them. We also asked basically how it both positively and negatively, because you can't dwell on negative things, but you also kind of need to address them as well. So the first question that we asked on the survey, and we'd just like to thank you to everyone that did that. We will leave the survey open. If anyone wants to kind of add anything later on, then we can pop that on Facebook, we can do a bit of a write-up to it. I'm sure some of these guys might do some videos as well, on YouTube channels as well. I repeat what I'm saying along, so just ignore it. Right, so just start cosplay. So yeah, so the first thing that we asked was basically how do conventions kind of negatively affect your mental well-being. We got so much response to this, and it sounds really bad, but there's a lot of things that conventions kind of don't think about when they're organising these. So if you want to...
No, let's go for it. Let's just dive in deep first. So, a couple of the things that we got a reaction from is, for example, lack of signage, confusing layouts, and how these are things that, even though they may not seem like a huge issue, they can so easily trigger anxiety. I know for myself that sometimes when I'm not able to have all the information I need, it can very quickly get to the frustrated tears point. So yeah, that was something when I read it, I was just like, yes, that is very relatable for me.
I mean, in relation to that, one of the first things that we've put on this list is long queues. Speaking as someone who, in addition to the mental health, also my physical health is not the best. My legs are pretty awful. So standing in long queues is something that I find incredibly difficult, and I know that a lot of people with mental health as well, it's that frustration. And then also with the lack of signage, it's the anxiety of, do I get in this queue? Is this queue for the right thing? What if I queue for like an hour, but it turns out this queue wasn't even the queue I need to be in? It's just...
On a very similar note, I didn't even know where the stage was. I had to get directed to here because when they said that it was on the stage, I was like, well, there are two, which one is it? I had to get a couple of people to point me in the right direction. If it wasn't for them, I would have no idea where to go. I'm very relieved that there is a full audience here.
And a huge sign.
And a huge sign that you can't really see. But I'm really glad that people have managed to find their way here, so congrats guys.
The main thing that on the first section that we're basically talking about that kind of struck a chord with me was when strangers touch cosplayers, and a lot of people think that just because you're cosplaying as a certain character that is consent. I have been touched by strangers inappropriately while in cosplay, and one of them was just way too close to me. This guy was about in his 40s or 50s, and just the fact that they think, even if we're taking just a simple thing like a photograph and things, people don't realise that some people do have boundaries and, suffer anxiety and things. So yeah, it's just something that I think people need to be considerate about.
I think that kind of links in with the large crowd bit as well, because when there's like loads of people all together, people are kind of knocking into you, and people are, you do get mistaken for the wrong person, which does happen if you're cosplaying something that a few other people are cosplaying. People have run up and like almost jumped on me because they thought I was somebody else. Another thing that I think kind of the biggest thing that we had fully about thoughts and responses for was loud music and microphones being
Like
too loud.
this.
This is bad.
The typo drummers earlier were worse.
No, they're absolutely fine. Yeah, the biggest thing that people kind of mention is the loud music. I think this kind of leads on to the next bit, which where we talk about what can conventions do to kind of improve the experience, and we will get on to the proper cosplay bit in a minute, but we're just going to talk about conventions for a second. Is there a convention? Okay, no. One of the main things that people kind of mention is having a separate room, and also kind of easygoing activities. I mean, we today had a dressing room that we could kind of disappear off to, and that was, it seems like something they should just have, that you can just go and sit and not have to worry about walking around the common floor. Just a room where no one's timing you, no one's telling you to do this. You just go and sit down, you can play on your phone, have a quiet conversation, and you don't have to worry about being a part of the con, or you can just go outside. It is just nice to have a room, especially if it's raining.
There's also the Lego and fan art rooms upstairs, which are good for that as well.
Yeah, when I saw the Lego in particular, I thought there's a lot of people that I know who are on the spectrum, and I saw that and they went, oh, that's so good for them. I mean, who doesn't love Lego overall? From the perspective of this panel, I thought that was a fantastic idea, and the idea of quiet rooms at conventions, and I know it's not possible for a lot of conventions depending on their size and what they have available to them, but I think quiet rooms are a wonderful idea. Just a little area where it's time to just chill out for a bit and, not have to be screaming and full of energy all the time. Chill out.
On a very similar note, I'm here with my little brother and my dad today, and my dad has really kind of struggled with what to get into today. He's not really big on his, Comic-Cons. This is the first one he's ever been to. He's just been sat, just on his own, just trying to figure out what on earth to do, just sort of quietly observing. My little brother, I've managed to sort of shove him in the Smash Bros area, just sort of get him on his own there. But I know that he was quite anxious about that, like he had to ask me to go and ask them, because he was like, oh, well, what if the pros, what if they're better than me, I just want to play for fun. And, having that sort of feeling like, oh, I can only attend Comic-Con if I'm good at it, I have to attend if I'm like actively involved in everything. It's quite, disheartening really, especially if you just want to come here just to cosplay, just to see other like-minded people.
Can I just interject really quickly? I think it's really good that YCC has the cosplay competition in the middle of the day, because I know a lot of people that kind of arrive at 10 o'clock and they're starting to think about wanting to go home at kind of midday, and if you have to stay, because cosplay competitions are usually the end of the day, they're usually like the absolute last thing that happens, and you're just so, absolutely, and you want to go home and collapse and take all your stuff off, and sleeping with your makeup on, guys and gals, that applies to pretty much, and because you can kind of leave YCC at any point without feeling like you've missed anything, so that's private reason.
Well, since you did say that, for example, YCC is I would say it's one of the best organised conventions that I've been to, so I think that's actually a really good leeway into the next part of the survey that we did, which is what conventions can do to improve the experience of the con goers. So, I think one of the main things that I saw in this that kind of struck me was basically about the whole concept of seeing your cosplay friends, even if it's just people that you follow on Instagram, or perhaps you're like real life friends, if you know what I mean. It's just basically trying to find somebody else that actually understands you in the niche with cosplay, which used to be a niche, but has become more mainstream now as a result of people saying to themselves, oh well, I want to dress up in a costume, and some people aren't too sure, but then when they start to see cosplay and how mainstream it's starting to become, that they start to get into that and then start to make friends and everything like that.
I was just going to say as well, like, it is so rewarding when you come in a cosplay and it's just like, I mean obviously I'm blue today so I'm quite obvious, but I have come in the past in very like casual clothing that if people know it then they'll recognise it, and I've had people like running up to me saying, I really appreciate your cosplay, it's fantastic, and they appreciate the work you put into it, and it's just, we all like a bit of an ego boost really, don't we? You know, we all like to feel good about the work we put into something. So when we have people saying, can I take a selfie with you? Like, can I take a photo of you? Is that okay? Like, that is amazing. I mean, obviously, like, what's it called? Yeah, validation, but also like permission's important, you know, like, as long as you're making sure, as long as you're checking, it's great. Ask first, that's the key thing.
Sorry, I'm going to get back to the point that you made, sorry, about what cosplays. I mean, the main thing we said that conventions could do, I think a lot of these do boil down to just having a separate area. I think the only other thing on here that I was going to make a point was the better aisle space. I don't know if anyone else is, like, there's quite a few people around today who are in wheelchairs, which is of course great to see. Like, I always like feel a lot happy when I see like more people, because there's like so many people I know who are like handicapped who feel like they can't cut. So when they do feel like they can't cut, that's great. But it means that if you've got two of them in an aisle coming that way, and it's a bit like, oh no, I'm about to die.
I think the main thing with being disabled and having events is a lot of kind of events, it feels like an afterthought. Sometimes they kind of think, oh yeah, we've got an accessible toilet, that's all you need. What more do you want? We've got a ramp and a toilet, what more do you... Forgetting about that sometimes the wheelchair can actually get through the door.
And you also have the thing that dovetails into cosplay. Like, for example, one cosplay I've done is, I don't know if anyone here is familiar with Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex, but I decided to cosplay a spider tank from that because I love myself. Which features a huge backpack that's about the size of another me on my back. So therefore I cannot do a lot of... So therefore I'm horribly mobile, but I'm also horribly dangerous. And I've seen a lot of people as well, like people with wings and things in big cosplays. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Who will wear wings? Where like you're just walking through the conhole, but because the aisles are so tiny, it's so cramped together. And they break.
kind of leading into the quiet room, I think change rooms are pretty important as well if you can cosplay, because one of the things that people did mention in the survey was travelling to a convention in a costume. A lot of people, I mean, I wouldn't want to get in the train in this. It sounds kind of...
My word.
It sounds kind of hypocritical because I was going to wear a cosplay today, but it was unlisted and that doesn't come out until tonight. I didn't watch a Gentleman Jack tonight, by the way, because it's going to be good. But it's a huge woolen coat, and I think it's so important just to kind of remember that conventions are supposed to be fun. If your costume's not comfortable or you're not comfortable wearing it, just don't wear it. You know, no one's going to judge you for showing up at a convention in a t-shirt and a pair of jeans, even if they were kind of expecting to be in costume. It doesn't matter, and if it's going to impinge on how you enjoy the day, just don't bother.
Something that I've always said to fellow younger cosplayers, and I reiterate this over and over again, when they talk about, oh well I don't look like the character, or well should I do it this way, should I do it that way? My mantra to them, that you know I should also follow myself a lot more than I do, is that at the end of it all, cosplay, like any hobby, is your hobby. It's not your job, it's not something that you should invest that part of yourself in. In the end, your hobby should be enjoyable to you, and it should be giving you pleasure. You shouldn't be worrying about how other people are perceiving you in your own hobby. That's what I've always said to the younger ones.
In terms of like looking like your character, I'm someone that's had on and off eating disorders for the best part of 10 years of my life. I've been both massively overweight, I've been massively underweight, and cosplaying has very much like impeded on that, you know, like especially when I was in my disordered state of thinking, like I'd think like, oh, if I lost 5 pounds then I could look like this character, and then now I'm out of that, I can really look back and just go, you know what, sod it, I should have done like a fat girl from Stephen Evans cosplay, I should have done a stupidly athletic, you know, like I don't even know, it's just whatever. It's in terms of like self-esteem and like your body image and how that comes in, like it is insane just how much like people really want to look exactly like their cosplay. It just doesn't matter. If you're having fun, that's that.
Yeah, and it's like, we're not going to go into a huge rant about how people are represented in comic books, because that's not what this is about, but people are so unrealistic in a costume. You are never going to achieve that body type unless it is a real person from a live action series. 99% of anime characters do not have real proportions, they do not look like that. I've crammed them up to some.
Can I just quickly nick back to travelling in costume? Because I know that this is something that I did for about 6 years until I learned to drive. And so I've travelled in cosplay a lot, and my main advice to people is just wear a coat and no one cares. If anyone looks at you, I'd just say I'm going to be in a student film, I'm going to act, and people pretty much pass off anything. Especially if someone visibly has a camera, people just will pass it off. I mean, it might just be that I live in York and we have Vikings down the street every other Thursday, but you know. Also, like I would say, just wear a coat anyway though, because public transport's filthy. So, the amount of times I'm like, oh, my costume's great, I went to sit down and there was something on the seat, she's like,
Was you gonna go on to the next one, actually? Yeah.
I was going to kind of start to wrap it up because we're getting towards the end. One of the main positives that people mentioned was actually the mindfulness process of making a costume, of just kind of having that stress, but it's good stress. It's not like I'm going to lose my job next week kind of stress. It's I've got to get this done, I've got to focus on something, and it kind of takes your mind off anything else that you're worrying about. You might be making 700 scales, or I know Emmy's there and then gluing 5,000 leaves to a cape. And you're thinking about that all day instead of what it is that you're worrying about, and then the kind of external stresses that you might have. And just the process of kind of just painting something, it's relaxing, it's calming. And if anyone's out there who's kind of too scared to start making a costume, just do it. If it's not how you expected it to turn out, just do it again. No one's going to see it, no one's going to kind of judge how that turns out. If you're genuinely not happy with it, just don't worry, just try again and keep doing it. I will always recommend to people to make your own cosplays. Again, hypocritical, because I'm actually cosplay today. I'll hand over to...
I was just going to say, one caveat to that, if you can't make rent or pay your bills, do not make cosplay. I don't want to come across as elitist, but
It's not worth it.
I realise one of our things that negatively affect your well-being is the financial side of cosplay. I know everyone here has spent more money than they should have done on a cosplay, but it's still like, do as I say, not as I do.
Since we're just talking about we want to end it on a positive, and we're just talking about what the positive elements that can affect your mental well-being. Well, first of all, I'd just like to say, I saw the leaf cape being birthed through Instagram. It was a beautiful thing to see. It was beautiful. But also, one of the things that people said to us is make good friends. And something that I was actually thinking about as we were on this panel is that somebody once said to me, why do you do conventions? Why do you cosplay? And I just went, I don't know. And then I took a while to think about it. And I think the end thought was, it makes me feel normal. And that is definitely something that has helped my mental well-being. Is just I'm amongst people who, in any other setting, would be looked upon very strangely, and I feel completely comfortable right now.
Yeah, I think another point in terms of how cosplay can positively affect your mental well-being is just about what Emily was mentioning about the mindfulness of making cosplays and the distraction from real life stress. I'm not going to go too into detail, but basically I'm a trauma survivor, and literally if it wasn't for cosplay, I have no idea where I'd be right now. Despite years of therapy and bullying and abuse that I've suffered, if you told me like last year that I'd be here today doing a panel, I cannot accept it.
On a very similar note, I was was in a very similar way. I was in a relationship with someone who was very emotionally manipulative. He liked to control everything I did. And when I dated him, I really disregarded the nerdy side of me because he thought it was something to laugh at. And he was really like, poke fun at me. Like he said he'd maybe come to Comic Con if I made his costume, but he'd laugh at other people in costume, which I just thought at that point, that's awful. And reclaiming this part of me, now that that's all out the window, is beautiful. Like again, it's amazing, isn't it? Just like reclaiming that part of your identity that you don't realise is such a huge part of you. Just, you know what? Yeah, I'm blue today. Not sad though.
I'd like to go back to the making friends part because, like, when I was younger, I really struggled with making friends a lot and just being able to cosplay and stuff and like being able to say, well, oh, well, I know we have this one thing in common because we're both cosplaying the same thing. Or, well, I know that we both like that. It's the main reason I keep going to conventions. It's one of the easiest ways to meet people, and also just wearing a costume and having. I hate to say it because it sounds really horrible, but having that mask of I'm not me, I'm Beauregard today, I'm not Helen.
There's a really cheesy poster actually one of the stores are selling, and it says, I think it's a Joker quote, but I'm honestly not too into DC to really know. You probably know, but it's like, once you put on a mask, you become your true self, and that's kind of important.
I'll just be as quick as I can because we're very close to the end. Adding to the mask element, the not being yourself, I said to people that cosplay is such a contradiction because right now we are essentially in disguise. We have disguised ourselves as different people, and yet we are being our most truest selves right now. So I love that contradiction about cosplay, that you can dress up as someone else and yet you are totally yourself at the same time.
And can I just say, like, for whatever reason that you guys have come here today, whatever you saw in mental health panel that made you think, yes, I want to see that, I want to read that, I'm really proud of you all for being here and being in the costumes. You all look fantastic, can I just say. But I know that it's a big deal, even to just attend to things like this. You might not be the one speaking, but even just listening to other people speak about this subject, it is touching for a lot of people. So, yeah, really proud of you guys. Well done.
So yeah, to kind of wrap that up, and that was a really good note to end on actually. We're going to leave the survey up. If anyone wants to kind of leave an anonymous comment, we'll still sift through those and we'll publish a bit of a list on, we were going to set up a Facebook page at some point, just to kind of like a bit of a support group. Reddit's really good for anonymous moaning about cosplay, by the way. You don't have to worry about how it's going to come back on you because there's a lot of stuff that everyone wants to say but doesn't. So we are going to leave that survey up. I think that's all we really have time for, but there's so much more that we could have said. If any of you want to kind of mention anything now, or anonymously on Facebook. Facebook and anonymously are never used in the same sentence, that was a bad idea. But yeah, pretty much, we're going to leave that up. I would just like to say I met all these amazing people through cosplay. I met 3 at conventions and 1 through doing a charity hospital visit. I wouldn't know these people, I wouldn't know most of my friends if it wasn't for cosplay. I don't really know where I'd be, to be honest. I don't think my life would be very interesting, to be honest.
Cosplay family is the best family, isn't it?
So I'd just like you all to give all these amazing people an amazing clap.
And you know what, I think a clap for Emily as well, because she's the one that put all this on, so...
And now that you all go on your shopping.
Actually, you guys still have about 5 minutes if anybody wants to.
Oh, wow, fantastic!
Served our time very well.
You've got till what past it is?
Let's go for it. Yeah. Okay, let's do questions. Shout, I can't throw.
I just want to quickly say, I didn't want to say it because I thought we were running out of time. I've been doing cosplay since 2012, and I see all these younger kids coming in, and I remember being that young kid having no confidence, I do get very mama bearish about the cosplay babies, because I remember being that little kid at one point, and so I kind of want to be the person that I needed when I was that person then. So yeah.
See, I didn't start until I was 18, so I just see all these young. Careful. But I do still have the reputation of being a mama bear. So it's a very easy thing to fall into, unfortunately.
I think it is important to know that everyone starts somewhere. Everyone started with that rubbish, awful, casual cosplay, and it really isn't when other people look at it, but it really does feel like it when you kind of look back at your own pictures. But the point is, no one else thinks that. No one's, well, I'm not. I've never like looked at someone and thought, oh, how dare you wear that? You know, you can wear whatever you want. The point is, if you want to go to a convention and you don't think your costume's good enough, wear it, because the chances of someone recognizing you, and they don't care what kind of skill you have, they just like the character, they like that you're representing something that they love, and you know, people come up to you and they just...
On a very similar note, it's really amazing watching what started off as like a first very basic cosplay grow over the years. Like as Emily said, I met her at this like charity children's hospital thing where we've just turned up all as like Disney princesses basically, and went in, did a meet and greet with the little kids in the children's ward. And when I first started my Merida wig, I had this disgusting orange wig that I had tried to curl myself, part of it had melted, some of it went frizzy, it was bad. And this horrible charity shop dress that I tried to sew frills onto, it wasn't ideal, but looking at the before and after pictures, you know, like from when I went and discovered how to make ruffles, or when I discovered how to actually sew a wig, or when I actually learned how to just up my game basically. It's really fascinating just watching that and watching you and your cosplays grow with that. It's fantastic, really.
Did everybody get given the cards?
No, we do have some cards to hand out. We will just be wandering around handing these little cards out. Does anyone have another kind of question or anything? Please give a question because we've got time to fill.
Yeah, I can ramble. Yeah, I realised we probably didn't know about time so well.
Anybody at all? Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to... Somebody mention... Oh, we got one.
See a hand from Carly. Fuck her. Not literally. Cut them out of your life. They're not worth your time. Block them on Facebook, block them on Instagram, block them on the internet. Block them in your life. If they walk up to you, cover your face with a piece of paper and block them.
Alternatively, if you have like a really like scary looking prop, just like intimidate them a little bit, sod it, you know.
My scary looking prop is sat in the middle row there.
But like, in terms of bullying in the community, I know it's a big thing. I know that like, especially on the internet, you get a lot of people, for instance, you get a lot of people that poke fun at furries, for example. Oh gosh. When I was about 12, I thought the whole furry thing, I didn't really understand it. But now, like, I've got a friend who's really into it, and she's made her own fursuit, and like, looking at the way that she has like progressed with that, it's amazing. And honestly, quite frankly, if you want to wear ears and pretend you're a wolf, sod it. You do you. And frankly, if people are trying to put you down, you just need to sort of like tell yourself, like, whoa, hold on a sec, do I really care about your opinion? Like, are you someone who I'm gonna lose sleep over? No, okay, cool, yeah, cool, you jobber.
I think it's really easy to take it to heart, and it is, no one can kind of stand it. It is something that you have to learn. No one can kind of tell you, oh, don't listen to them, because it's really hard to not listen to them, but you just kind of need to understand there's more people that love you out there than hate you, and the majority of people on earth don't even know you. They don't care what you're doing, and I think once you kind of accept that people don't care what you're doing, it's really easy to just get on with your life. The people who the people who mind don't matter, the people who matter don't mind.
In fact, on that idea of like the people who matter don't mind, I think something as well that you need to appreciate as well, when we talk about bullying, we always imagine somebody who's not in your group, your own circle of friends, who's that anonymous person online who's sending a mean comment. Sometimes it can be the person who you have considered a friend for a long time, and then you come to realise that really I wasn't your friend at all. I was a prop to what you wanted in life.